What do you get when you take a famous artist who loves to paint fish
The red snapper.
and let him splash his colors everywhere? The new Guy Harvey Outpost, the coolest new resort in Florida. Meet the guy who's changing the face of fishing fashion and giving back to get kids on board with a rod and reel.
That's what it's all about.
Art really does imitate life for Guy Harvey.
Fish are wonderful animals to paint.
His slick stingrays, his realistic redfish, his magnificent blue marlins appear to almost come to life.
Every little detail matters, and I'll go to every length to make it look right, without making it look photographic.
The brilliant colors, the fine strokes, the movements. Guy can make the fish look like they're swimming, jumping, and flying right off the canvas.
That is the result of a comprehensive knowledge of the animal. The anatomy, the physiology, and the ecology. I study that professionally. That's what I do. That's what I've done all my life.
Guy Harvey started fishing as a small boy growing up in Jamaica. His love for the sea and all creatures beneath became his fascination. Soon he started drawing them.
I was selling art when I was at high school, you know, for £1, for £2, £5 maybe. That was a lot of money in those days. And it would be anything from a Caribbean seascape to a shark.
But Guy says he's a fisherman first.
A lot of people ask, you know, how do you come up with all these ideas? Do you paint from photographs you take or from other work? And the answer is always no. I paint from first-hand experience. I've been fishing for marlin for 45 years, and to me, seeing one now is like seeing the first one. My heart is racing that fast. It's so exciting.
That lifelong love affair with angling fuels his passion to paint.
The aesthetics of these animals they're very appealing to look at. Whereas people used to think fish as cold and smelly, most people's access with a fish was as a fillet on a plate.
Guy's appreciation of fine fish art over time has captured worldwide attention. His signature is becoming as recognizable as Polo or Lacoste.
I didn't come up with it. It's just been what I've done forever. Somebody said to me, you know, what happened? Did the ink run? You held up the picture and the ink ran. And I said, yeah, the way I write my G's, the tails of the H and the Y, it fits, you know.
His licensed products are selling well, from t-shirts, a whole clothing line in fact, license plates, sunglasses, even state lottery tickets. And if you're wondering if he bought his own $2 scratch-off,
I certainly did.
Did you win?
No, of course not.
it's the proceeds from his merchandise that pays for Guy's conservation efforts. Through Guy Harvey's Ocean Foundation, he's written books, made films, and raised millions of dollars to help preserve endangered marine life and protect fisheries in the Gulf.
It's important that the paintings I do are going to get used for something.
Some may call Guy Harvey acclaimed artist, marine conservationist, and explorer, a modern-day Renaissance man. He would tell you he simply loves to paint and protect the fish. Just a regular, nice guy.
Got him on.
Up next, a real thrill. Let's go fishing with Guy Harvey.
The beauty about fishing here is that you really don't have that far to run. It's about 8 or 10 minutes from the dock, and you're spending your whole morning actually catching rather than fishing. Very cool.
If I could get away, I'd spend the day just letting go. Toss in the air, I'll do as I dare. It's my oasis made to just let go. Blazing away a crazy play. It's my time, watch me just let go.
Escape to TradeWinds Island Resorts, St. Pete Beach. Reserve your sunset now and save with great fall rates.
Just let go.
I remember when this all started as a dairy on Cabbage Key. Sure was hard getting milk out of them cows. Good thing we found another use for them cows.
Ooh-wee, come to Silas Steakhouse for the juiciest, tenderest beef on the beach. And you bet we still got that terrific seafood and tasty fixins. And hey, where else can you bring the folks to have dinner with a ghost? Hee hee. So get yourself down to St. Pete Beach and drop into Silas Steakhouse.
I'll be looking for you.
Get hooked on Real Dreammakers. Go fishing with your favorite celebrities on board with Captain Mike Anderson.
Got one!
Nice.
This isn't just a fishing show. We make dreams come true for deserving families. Each episode packed full of extreme beach vacations.
Oh my gosh.
Adventures, surprises, celebrity fish tales.
That's what it's all about.
Don't miss Real Dreammakers Sunday and Tuesday mornings only on Fox Sun Sports.
Got a really special day today. We got Keith Overton from the TradeWinds Island Grant. We've got Dr. Guy Harvey out and Jim Simons. No pressure.
Yep.
You know, we're taking Guy Harvey fishing, no
And
pressure. I've always wanted to be the inspirational for a t-shirt. We're out with my good friend Captain Jamie Goodwin, and we're headed to what we hope is a pretty good redfish spot.
Fishing for me is a process. It begins with you thinking about going fishing. You want to bite. To get there, and then for Jamie to say, look over there, look for a pink blob or an orange blob, and I looked and saw it, and it was exactly as he described. Look at the color spot right there. And he just said, get that bait right in the middle, and bingo. You didn't have to wait 2 seconds for a hookup. That fish absolutely slammed my bait. That was awesome. Here I come. What is the slot size now?
Here in Florida, it's 18 to 27 inches, one per person per day. Right in the corner of the mouth.
And what a great fight.
What a great fight. One of the best in the inshore business, there's no doubt.
That's the other reason I like using circle hooks, because the fish fight so well.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. They're not uncomfortable.
Doesn't matter what species you're after. Excellent. Great. One spot.
One spot on each side. Yep.
Excellent. What a catch.
Put them back in the water, get them revived. You want to make sure you just wiggle them back and forth a little bit, get that water on their gills good.
Yep. You know that bait landed and it got eaten immediately. Yep. I'm over the top of you, Jim. Yep. Thank you.
Play it through, play it through.
You see that color spot moving along there? My goodness.
This is a slot fish. We got slot fish mixed in with our oversized fish here. It's kind of cool. Right, again, circle hook right in the corner of the mouth. The way these fish are eating as the water temp cools in the fall, they get very aggressive. The circle hook is really nice and key because they feed really aggressively, and that circle hook 99% of the time gets them right in the corner of the mouth. Nice job, Jim.
It's the perfect storm for an angler. The weather, water temperature, and a sizable school of redfish, all just right. Conditions that make it possible for our Real Dreammakers team to spend all morning hooked up, 3 at a time.
Triple banger.
That was pretty cool. It was jumping rod to rod, trying to just clear the line so we didn't get tangled. But I think Guy's having a good time.
Whoa, there he goes. That didn't take long. Man, that was instantaneous. The beauty about fishing here is that you really don't have that far to run. It's about 8 or 10 minutes from the dock. And you're spending your whole morning actually catching rather than fishing. Very cool.
One of the things that we try to focus on is how do we teach people about the environment. We want our kids to enjoy what we have, but you also have to educate the tourism component that comes to the area. And I think we've got a great working community here that's doing a good job getting the message out about, look, you know, these things are great as resources, but we've got to preserve them.
The size of this baby.
We are into a true Tampa Bay redfish bite. Big school of redfish, all happy, all chewing.
Never seen any fishing like this, ever. Unbelievable, Tampa Bay.
Wow, listen to that reel go. Just listen to that reel sing. There we go. Hooks out. Off you go, baby. Beautiful release.
This is testament to what Guy does. I mean, it really is conservation efforts at its best is what we experience today. You've got your best tourism ambassadors right here in Jamie and Mike. I mean, they brought us out here. They showed us an unbelievable fishery, and they educated us every step of the way. The one thing I really, really enjoy about fishing is you never know it all. That's really amazing to come out on the water and experience something like this.
This is just awesome. Tampa Bay, redfish. Doesn't get better than this.
Welcome to Beef O'Brady's.
Give me the steak bowl.
Steak tacos. Steak burritos.
Steak quesadillas, and we will share the steak nachos to start.
Let me guess. Steak out?
It's Beef O'Brady's new Angus steak lineup from $7.99.
See you at Beef's.
I'm Guy Harvey, and I'm really proud to support this season's Real Dream Makers TV series. The most powerful way to teach and interest children about marine conservation is to put them on the water with a rod and reel in their hands. A key goal of the Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation is to educate and inspire our future generations about the wonders of our oceans. That's why we support programs like Real Dream Makers and the families that gather to watch them. We hope you enjoy watching Real Dream Makers as much as we enjoy helping to bring it to you.
You've collected many valuable things in your life. You do your best to preserve them. But what if you face disaster, divorce, or death? With one phone call, Asset Registry can help you prepare. We document your property and protect you and your family. We're the leader in estate sales specializing in antiques, furniture, artwork, and jewelry. Call us now to have your precious belongings evaluated free. Asset Registry, peace of mind.
Beef O'Brady's has an all-new lunch menu from 11 to 3. Double dog it, or bowl over that appetite with a grilled veggie bowl for just $4.99. Or the jumbo combo, including fries and a drink, and your wallet will still thank you. See you at Beef's.
Wow! Well, that one bit like a wahoo. Yeah. Kaboom!
We're on a big school of redfish.
This is just awesome. Tampa Bay.
To see fish do this in such shallow water is really a treat for everybody.
Redfish. Doesn't get better than this.
One right after another, all just an upper end slot to over slot fish. It's good to see.
If they only knew Guy was going to paint them from the pictures, they'd be on his line every time.
Double spotted. Hi, buddy. Nice fish.
Weapon. There you go, baby.
Oh, there's some oyster catchers flying along there. That's pretty cool. The bird life around here is just amazing. I mean, I love to paint birds just as much as I love to paint fish. So to be this close to nature for me is always very inspiring. Whoa! Listen to that fish go. I've got to get this guy in quickly before he tangles up with the other anglers over there. That big one. Whoa, listen to that reel go. Look at the size of this one. Oh man, that's the biggest one I caught so far. Whoa, this is a monster.
Nice job, Guy.
This truly is an outrageous day fishing with one of the highest regarded conservationists in the world.
Oh, fabulous fish. Fabulous fish.
It's also a great time to showcase Tampa Bay, a bountiful estuary.
These fish have so much energy. In the fall, the water temp drops just a little bit. It gives them a whole pile of energy. We've got good bait up here. They've been eating good. Really, the fishery's in great shape right now. Great time of year to be catching them. Great time.
This one's taken me a good 10 minutes to bring in. It's a monster. Look at the color of that fish. I love to see firsthand in paint, you know, there's nothing like looking at the real thing. Great, look at the color of this fish. Nothing like getting close to nature when you're an artist and looking at the real thing for reference. This just doesn't get better than that. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. Whoa, let's go. Digging, running.
How many fish, how many redfish in Tampa Bay can now say they were caught and released by Guy Harvey? What good is that?
Yeah, this is awesome. These guys got to see something that doesn't happen all the time, and these fish are really fired up.
Got a lot of gas still in this one.
Woo! Big another bruiser.
Yep.
Another bruiser.
They're all been bruises, Mike. Pretty.
Beautiful colors.
Beautiful lines, it's contrast. Yeah. Awesome. Very long head they have. I don't paint them long enough, you know. This is so cool to look at this, and the scales are much bigger than
big,
you realize.
very hard,
yeah.
tough skin on them.
Yeah. There they go. What a blast.
Good day. You know, we have a mantra at TradeWinds, and it's called just let go. I think today we were able to just let go. So it was really refreshing to be out here for a few hours catching that many fish.
That was outrageous. And, you know, not only just to be in a great place, have great fishing, but with great people like Jamie and Mike here. You know, fantastic. Thanks for organizing it. For reference, for me, today was incredible. I'm all fired up now about redfish. I painted a lot over the years I've been doing this because redfish are a very, very popular species. So today was very, very inspirational. Not only for, you know, some tight t-shirt designs, but for some bigger canvases. To have a whole school of redfish moving along with the light coming through, the seagrass moving, the scattering bait fish, you know, maybe a bird coming through there too. I've got lots to work on, lots to work on. It was really catching, not fishing. It was just a great day.
Coming up on Real Dreammakers.
It's always been a really wide beach with sugary white sand.
Take a tour with us.
They have beautiful colors.
See the new Guy Harvey outpost on St. Pete Beach. Plus, getting kids to fall in love with fishing.
The special thing for fishing and kids is it's not just about fishing. It's about what the kids learn while they're fishing.
When you have meat as good as we do, you want people to know it. You want them to experience how much better meals can be with a more flavorful foundation. Hey Nancy, welcome back. Black Angus? You're gonna love that. Yeah, when you got meat as good as we do, you're tempted to try something a little crazy. We are Meat Bay!
Kevin, it's Sweet Bay!
Aw, come on, Jerry. Looks pretty sweet though, right? Maybe you should come up here and yell Meat Bay with me. I think you'd change your mind.
Hi, I'm Cozy, and I played Hazel in the magical movie Dolphin Tale, filmed right here at amazing Clearwater Marine Aquarium.
I love coming back to visit Winter and all the animals, and to relive Winter's amazing real-life story. You can see her in person, up close, this close, just like I did in Dolphin Tale.
Seeing Winter is a life-changing experience, and the people are so helpful. No better place for a family experience.
Kids only $14.95.
Now, at TradeWinds Island Resorts, the coolest, most exhilarating water sports ride of your life. JetLev. It's unlike any thrill ride you'll ever experience. You can fly. Take your beach vacation to new heights at TradeWinds Island Resorts on St. Pete Beach, the only place to fly JetLev on Florida's West Coast. Are you ready to fly?
Of all the beaches in the world, renowned artist and angler Guy Harvey chose St. Pete Beach to open his first U.S. Guy Harvey outpost. This new resort complements its neighboring parent resort, TradeWinds Island Grand. Both sit nestled along America's #1 beach, just rated tops by TripAdvisor. Guy Harvey's brilliant, beautiful, colorful artwork is splashed everywhere here. From his iconic blue marlin at the entrance,
This is the centerpiece of the arrival here. When you pull up, you can't miss it.
to his dynamic double granders, created by Guy from one of his real-life fishtails.
Well, many people ask me what was your best day of fishing ever, and it happened on July 27th, 2007 in Madeira off Portugal, and we were fishing for blue marlin that day, and I caught two estimated at 1,100 pounds each. I hooked up within 10 minutes of letting one go the other one, and so the whole time was spent catching rather than fishing like we had today. And these are obviously replicas of the fish.
Real Dream Maker's Keith Overton, who also heads up the TradeWinds, is overwhelmed by it all.
Store's looking great, Keith.
It is, and one thing that I love is the fact that you have such quality merchandise and so much of it. And that's what's great about it, is it's an attraction in and of itself, the retail component. We admire you, and we're very lucky to be your partner.
Well, you are now, and we're looking forward to a long-term relationship.
I think we made a really nice pattern out of it.
The bread spreads with a beautiful fish print on it was fantastic. I think, you know, for a facility like this, there are lots of great options in houseware and tableware, bathroomware, that the art is very definitely suitable for this.
Obviously, one of the huge components of your success was the art that you've produced and the mass quantities for which you've put out. You know, this gallery is so impressive to me.
Well, thanks, Keith. We've got some of the usual suspects here. The stingrays from Cayman, where I live, of course. Big part of my life. The red snapper, one of the quintessential species of the Gulf Coast, where we are here now.
Beautiful colors on that, by the way.
They are amazing.
They really pop.
Amazing fish. The snook, of course, which is, you know, a big local attraction.
The bright colors and the tropical patterns that you've been able to illustrate in your art, they fit perfectly with us. They're so vibrant.
My name is Tanner, and I love to fish.
It just so happens a few miles away from the new Guy Harvey outpost, a new fish club and camp for kids is catching on.
Grab with your teeth, grab right here, turn, spin, throw. It's just a good experience. Fishing is my passion. Every weekend, anytime I can get out there, I love to just be out and fish.
The special thing for fishing and kids is it's not just about fishing. It's about what the kids learn while they're fishing.
Jim Simons, president of the Florida Gulf Coast Center for Fishing, started this hands-on camp, encouraging young people to stay in school and be respectful of marine life.
We put the kids in charge. They are actually out there building fishing rods. They're building fishing nets. They're touching and feeling and showing production. This way the kids can go out and actually catch the stone crabs. And the way you catch a stone crab, it has conservation involved with it. You harvest one claw, and then you put the crab back in the water. And then they are able to survive. They may learn patience. They may learn pride in what they've accomplished. But last of all, they've learned passion. And I think that's the most important thing we want the kids to feel.
And no one knows that better than artist and angler Guy Harvey, who tours the camp.
Good deal.
And feels the need to help more teens like Tanner.
Fish I really like to catch is probably another tarpon. They're fun fish, hard fighting, and just a good time.
Still ahead, back to the Guy Harvey outpost.
This is way beyond my expectations.
For a special celebration.
So on behalf of the Guy Harvey outpost and the TradeWinds Island Resorts,
I don't know what to say. I'm hooked on Real Dream Makers. So should you be.
Real Dream Makers. We'll be right back.
Our community is a better place to grow up thanks to the Raise Baseball Foundation. Through grants, scholarships, and other programs, the Rays put $1 million back into our area each year, so we can feel the effects of Rays baseball on and off the field.
Childhood should be filled with wonder and joy, but for too many, it's filled with suffering and pain.
Countless children are abandoned, suffer abuse and neglect, feel depressed and alone, and don't know where to turn. At Eckerd, we know every child should feel safe and loved. Each one deserves a second chance at happiness and success. Join us in making a difference. Eckerd, the first name in second chances.
Get hooked on Real Dreammakers. Go fishing with your favorite celebrities on board with Captain Mike Anderson.
Got one!
Nice.
This isn't just a fishing show. We make dreams come true for deserving families. Each episode packed full of extreme beach vacations.
Oh my gosh.
Adventures, surprises, celebrity fish tales.
That's what it's all about.
Don't miss Real Dreammakers Sunday and Tuesday mornings only on Fox Sun Sports. Sundown on St. Pete Beach, perfect this evening for party time at the new Guy Harvey Outpost. We've shown you how Guy's conservation efforts have helped preserve fishing in the Gulf.
Just listen to that reel sing. Look at the color of this fish. Nothing like getting close to nature when you're an artist and looking at the real thing for reference. This just doesn't get better than that. There we go. Hooks out. Off you go, baby. Beautiful release. And it's another fish that's made a huge comeback since the banning of gillnets.
How his artwork and licensed clothing line and products fund those efforts.
A component of every sale goes back to the Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation.
Guy Harvey and Real Dreammakers are about giving back. And this night, here at Guy's Resort Grand Opening, there are many reasons to celebrate.
If you've been to Heritage Park Village, you'll see that the facility up there that was recently vacated has now been occupied. And the Florida Gulf Coast Center for Fishing is now there. And we have some recognition for them tonight. You want to hear this. So on behalf of the Guy Harvey Outpost and the TradeWinds Island Resorts and the Ocean Conservancy, you have $50,000 to get things going. Awesome, man. We're so excited.
Somebody just gave me a check for $50,000. I don't know what to say. It's just absolutely phenomenal what they're doing. And then to see somebody stand behind the program that you've put together and see that they say, hey, I believe in it. I kind of believe in what you're doing, and I believe in what you can tell and what you can teach the kids, and let me be part of it. The dream has come true, and Real Dreammakers has made it happen. The TradeWinds, Guy Harvey, everybody associated with them have become the Real Dreammakers to us.